Hi, Board of Directors. My name is Bree Wardaj, and I have created a product to solve the design challenge. How might we motivate campus communities to decrease solid waste? I created the product, the Green Scheme Challenge, an obstacle course that travels to college campuses to raise awareness of the effects solid waste has on our planet, and to ultimately motivate campus communities to move toward a zero waste campus.
First things first, the business model. How does the Green Scheme Challenge make money? The customer for the event will be college administrators. They will pay a single price for having the Green Scheme Challenge come to their campus. The price for the event will include the materials used for the challenge, the people working the challenge, the transportation, and the experience in general. In addition, the event will be sponsored by Meet Green, a company interested in creating a sustainable future through the power of human connection. This will significantly lower the price of the event for the university administrators.
Next, let's look at the target market for the Green Scheme Challenge. Given this business model, the target market for the Green Scheme Challenge is small, private colleges with high engagement in events who are interested in making their campus sustainable and also have a budget for on-campus events. I went through a specific process to identify the Green Scheme Challenge's target market. First, I defined the market I wanted the Green Scheme Challenge to serve. I wanted the challenge to take place on college campuses that are interested in sustainability and have budgets for on-campus events. Next, I created dimensions for segmenting the market. The dimensions included the size of the campus, the type of school, and the student engagement in events. After creating the dimensions, I segmented the market into 8 segments as you can see here. After I created these segments, I profiled each segment by identifying the college's needs, student base, and typical event engagement to understand which segment the Green Scheme Challenge would best serve. Once I did this research, I found segment 1, 3, and 7 attractive, but I ended up choosing segment 7 as my target market because there is less ground to cover with a small campus, making it easier to attract more of the student base to the Green Scheme Challenge. Also, with a private school, more emphasis will be placed on our event, as they do not have multiple large events taking place on campus at one time. And lastly, students are highly engaged in events, so majority of the students will participate in the challenge, making it effective in raising awareness for solid waste. This segment is a good fit for us because we want our message to be effective, and we feel that on a small, private campus, we can reach more students as it will be easier to get the word out. And we are a good fit for this segment because if the campus is looking to become more sustainable, there is no better place to start than with solid waste. Each day, people throw away 4.5 pounds of solid waste. We are working to reduce that number, and there is no better way to start than with students. Next is the Green Scheme Challenge's position with the target market. The Green Scheme Challenge is competing against organizations that already exist on the campuses, like the Office of Sustainability Initiatives or the Sustainability Department or clubs. Because campuses typically do not bring in outside organizations, we are competing against the sustainability organizations that already exist on the campuses. However, there are many reasons that small private campuses should have the Green Scheme Challenge come to their school. First, the challenge is an opportunity for students to learn about solid waste and how they can reduce it. Second, it is a way for campuses to educate their students so they can begin to move toward a zero waste campus. These points of parity will get the Green Scheme Challenge into the campus's consideration set. However, instead of listening to a speaker or taking a class on solid waste, the Green Scheme Challenge provides a fun, engaging experience for students to learn the effects of solid waste and how they can help their campus move toward a zero waste campus. Based off of these points of parity and differentiation, my product's position with the target market is: the Green Scheme Challenge provides a way for students to learn about solid waste and how they can reduce it as do on-campus organizations. But it also provides a fun, engaging experience for students to learn the effects of solid waste and how they can help their campus move toward a zero waste campus. Now on to the product's brand. Because the Green Scheme Challenge provides a fun, engaging experience for students to learn about solid waste, our brand is called Zero Waste. There are various elements to the brand. First, the logo is a person surrounded by the recycling symbol to denote how one can reduce, reuse, and recycle to decrease solid waste. Second, the color scheme is blue and green to promote a clean, green earth, free of solid waste. And lastly, the words zero waste are one of the brand marks. The meaning I am trying to infuse with the Zero Waste brand is that achieving zero waste begins with an individual student. So the student must learn and become educated on solid waste first before a whole campus can take action in reducing it. Our goal is to create the memory of a fun, engaging experience where students can apply what they learn about solid waste to their daily life on campus. The three most important experiences college administrators will have initially with my brand is 1, the first time they see my brand and learn what it is. This will take place at a Sustainable Initiatives event where campus administrators can come to learn how to make their campus more sustainable. I will have a booth at the event where I will be able to talk to potential customers about my product. I want the college administrators to remember how different the Green Scheme Challenge is from the sustainability organizations that already exist on their campus. My product is all about the experience the students will have and how they will be able to learn about solid waste while having fun. Another important experience college administrators will have with my brand is through the advertisements we post around their campus. They will see our logo, a picture of the Green Scheme Challenge, and the students looking at these advertisements getting excited for the event. Lastly, the most important experience they will have with my brand is when they attend the challenge and see the students having fun and learning about the effects of solid waste.
Lastly, I want to walk you through the customer's experience with the Green Scheme Challenge. First, college administrators will learn the product exists at the Sustainable Initiatives event I just mentioned. In order to get them to commit to the product, I will use the Green Scheme Challenge's positioning statement and emphasize the importance of the students receiving a fun experience rather than a speaker or taking a class. Once the college administrator commits to the product, we will set a date for the challenge to take place. Then we will begin to advertise the Green Scheme Challenge to the students by hanging posters around campus, posting on social media, and through our Green Team ambassadors. The three most important experiences the students will have with my brand is 1, the first time they see my brand as an advertisement posted around their campus. 2, through the Green Team ambassadors running around their campus. These ambassadors will be in a full green jumpsuit with garbage taped to them. They will be handing out pamphlets that explain what the event is, when it will take place, and how students can sign up. Lastly, the most important experience they will have with my brand is when they participate in the challenge and experience the solid waste activities. Through these activities, they will get a better idea of how they can achieve zero waste and why it is important. Finally, onto the product user experience. The Green Scheme Challenge is an obstacle course that consists of both physical obstacles and solid waste awareness stations. Above each station and along the outside of the course, there are facts regarding the negative impact solid waste has on our environment. There are 5 solid waste awareness stations within the course. The first is the garbage station. Students will sort a pile of garbage into a recycling and garbage can. The second is the weight station. Students will move 7 20-pound weights into a garbage can. This signifies how much waste, 140 pounds to be exact, people on average throw away in just 1 month. The third is the reusable station. Students will dig in a large bucket and pull out 5 items that can be reused over time. The fourth is the landfill station. Students will throw a ball into one of 3 garbage cans labeled with the correct effect that landfills have in our environment. This signifies how students are harming the environment when they throw away solid waste that ends up in landfills, as they release methane, a greenhouse gas, that is 25 times more potent than carbon dioxide. The fifth is the packaging station. Students will navigate through a maze of paper, cardboard, and plastic packaging. The large quantity of packaging used on today's products and food is rarely recycled and goes into landfills. 5 teams, each consisting of 5 members, will compete against each other at one time. The challenge is set up in a relay style, so each team member will be at a station. The team member is not allowed to begin until the team member before them touches their hand, and each team member must complete the solid waste awareness station correctly before moving on. There will be several rounds, depending on how many students participate in the event. So the team that finishes the challenge with the fastest time will take first place, receiving $50 cash each and a zero waste water bottle. For students who do not wish to participate in the event, there will be bleachers lining the course for them to watch and cheer on their friends. This way, they can still learn about solid waste by watching their peers in the challenge. In conclusion, the Green Scheme Challenge will be successful because it will provide a solution to the original design challenge, as students will become aware of the effects solid waste has on our environment and learn how to decrease solid waste on their campus. Most importantly, zero waste begins with a student, so a student must become educated on solid waste first, then a whole campus can take action. Through this event, we can move campuses towards zero waste and better our environment. I am just waiting on you to give me the green light to move forward. So, what do you say?